The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Danganronpa.
What's cracking, peeps? It's Jax, and I know, for you guys who have been following along with Danganronpa, it's been too long. We done the class trial like 3 weeks ago. Leon just died because he was the one that killed Sayaka, even though Sayaka lured him into the room to kill him. Here we go. Boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here together? What are you trying to say? I've got to get all the voices back. I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before. Let's get to the black punishment.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everyone. I've got to say, I need to save some time, some fun for later. But look, they've done the killing. Everyone can go home now. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. So basically, you are all going to die until there's only one left. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Oh man, they're all... Yep. Yep, she would be crying, yep. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. But it was in that moment...
Just a second.
The one who's completely calm about everything and clearly knows something about this academy. Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. Thanks for calling me stupid.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realise how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know that for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. Oh, by pinning it on Leon, or saying it was Leon. The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. Yeah,
certainly.
that's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you are the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, let's forget about Junko, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. Well, you should, mate. Need to move on. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry them with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have something to admit. I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Ah, well... I'm psychic. Oh, that's kind of
What?
sweet. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Ah! And that's the end of chapter 1. I could have just done that little bit. Surviving students 12. So is it just going to be down to like 1? Is that how it's going to work? There's just going to be 1 left. Oh, we got an item. The despair bat. Oh, good. I can whack someone around the head with that when they're being an idiot. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Oh my god, that was where she... Oh wow. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence had disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at that rotten corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Cheers, dude. Cheers. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the rest of the others. Bruh. Heavy. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me.
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here, sir. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it must be pretty hard to sleep with a rotten corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, oh god, that would hurt just as much, yeah. You don't want to, yeah, reminders. Plus I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up, getting depressed isn't gonna help. Okay, thanks. If you'll work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. Yeah, just like last time. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Exactly. Anyone could betray us at this point and it starts all over again. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. If we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling... Stop talking. I love that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. I like that they call him the mastermind. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What she said.
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for her. Oh man, so yeah, so she's feeling bad. It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we would all, yeah, everyone would have died. That isn't what you wanted, right? Is it?
it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll just turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen, you're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind! Just... the mastermind, really?
Totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. Is that trying to tell us that we have to be careful when we pin the blame on
Order
someone?
and stability stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
I have to remember
Good
everything
night.
I did in
Sleep
chapter 1 because
tight.
that was the
Don't let
introduction.
the bed bugs bite.
Like, you know, befriending people, doing stuff in 3 hours and stuff, and picking the right people. Someone just had a crap. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's life of despair. Daily life. Why is it about the boys? What? I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement and he called us to the gym. Oh good. We were practically frozen with fear. Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game, and with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay. Lift
Oh
your
my
arms
god.
up
What the
and
frig?
down.
I mean, what's his name's getting real involved.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open to you.
What the heck?
So like a second floor.
You guys.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, how would you kids, what? I know how you kids with these days with your ADD and AD, okay.
Very
So go ahead, look at the brave new post-trial world. So basically, he's opened up a new floor. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you are done, everyone meet back up at your dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that. More like a staple food source, now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Everyone? Everyone? Let me hit up the map first. So I can see where everyone is. Well, that's me. Oh, it's him at the entrance. Where else? We got those two there. Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor is open. But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas that we already know about just in case. Oh, that's so clever. I think of that. I'm really impressed with myself sometimes. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Is it just me or do I feel like my guy's really short? I feel like I'm really short. I need to go to the toilet. Oh, you can actually go into the bathroom now. Oh, okay. Oh wait, could you do that before? The bathroom supplies. Interesting. Someone will use that to clean stuff up when the next person offs. 2A. A library. Okay. That's where everyone's chilling at. Yo. Oh, the shelf is packed with type books, but looking at the whole thing, it's incredibly dusty. It's a pretty prestigious high school. They've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Yes, I got 70. Hey, arse. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking aloud. You must be pretty happy to have... Oh, this is me. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where is the manga? I know, dude. Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. Get out of my face, dude. He just lowers... Oh, hello, you're hiding in the corner. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. That's all you've got to say to me. After our... We've clearly got some chemistry. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there were a stack of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. Now, wasn't that interesting? He sort of was like, don't bother going in there. I've already checked it out. I think there still might be more to look at. Hope's Peak office.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail with, oh my god, without permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on a dusty envelope, pulled out a bit of paper. What did it say? The Executive Office. Throughout the years, we've been committed to shaping youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates into society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, loads of others have to die for this person to make it. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. Ooh, that being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally thank... So it's been closed. But no one knows it's been closed. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem...
Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. Obviously, you and everyone else. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything.
So, in other words,
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people who could potentially be capable of anything. And none of you have a phone with you. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. Does that mean if true? But then what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to take, but serious issues beyond our control. This is interesting. So something happened that made it close down. What they mean by serious issues, that's apparently why they had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Obviously. If we can figure out why they want us to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... very interesting indeed. Looks like a laptop. It's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button, but nothing happened. Damn. Let's get that working. If it's broken, there's nothing else I can really do about it. Oh. There's a pool. Someone's going to drown. They're going to drown someone. 100%.
Just a second!
Whoa! Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Sakura. Oh. Big, beefy woman. I was like, not Sayaka, no. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. What's going on with you? You not crying? Hey Chiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you don't seem like the type who might be into... Why is that? Were you just going to assume Makoto? But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of... Dude, this dude's assuming all over the place. I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? A pretty weird... She's insecure, you idiot. The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. And I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Of course.
Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal handbook across the card reader. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open. Obviously, yes, the right way. Yep. So someone's going to swipe someone's handbook and stuff. Why do I get the feeling that she is going to be heavily involved in the next death? Or be the death? The feeling I'm getting. She's... don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. There's a Gatling gun, yeah, isn't it? Right out of Resident Evil 2.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? What? That never occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this now? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your ebook to another is strictly prohibited. There, so now no one can give their handbook to anyone else. How do you know that they can't? What, if they get caught? I don't know. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might be doing using the handbook. Yeah. But you kind of know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age okay, you're not humping plastic bottles. I would ask that you keep the same close eyes on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing stopping them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school that's closed down.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Please go. Please just leave. That stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. She doesn't wash her face. I do not wash my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come when you're in a funk there's nothing better than a good swimsuit? Not everyone's like that. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything new? Any interesting new anything? There's a library. And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker room filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. Okay. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Okay, that's interesting. Keep in mind, of course, that going out at night time is still prohibited. Please do not forget. I feel like she's going to use that. She's going to use her rule.
Yo.
Okay, and what about an effing way out of here? You find anything you like? I just ran up the stairs, so I'm really tired. Wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately not, no. Not what I
Hey,
saw.
come on. What?
Who gives a shit if we got a damn pool warehouse?
Fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you effing loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone in the know if you should discover something. So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
That. The air seems to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? They all suddenly swooped over to him and was like, okay, I've got current suspects of people involved in the next murder. It'll be Byakuya, Hina, and Celeste.
do you understand?
Need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Well, let's hurry up and head to breakfast. Where's breakfast? It's this way. Food!
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Good morning. Is everyone here already? Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya's no surprise, but it's strange that Taka's not here yet. Yeah, he's always the really efficient one, isn't he? Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be patient. I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? You feel me? Would you make me some tea? Milk tea? Wow. Why me?
Let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. What?
This is fine.
Make him. Oh wow. Don't just do it. You get her to make her own bloody cup of tea. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. Has he done it? Oh yeah, he has. Wow. You could have made some tea for the rest of us, you know. I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. Wait. Who is it? And threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What is happening? What are you doing, my little white rabbit? What? I hate this kind of tea.
Yes.
Why does he always get himself into issues? Because he's an idiot, that's why. Imagine we are at the coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe, and I sit down and order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Well, you'd obviously go lemon. I mean milk. Yeah, that's what I meant actually. But this is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process. Wow, okay, right. Really don't care about this. This is probably important because someone's going to die from milk poisoning or something. But yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I went all that trouble to make you that tea and you wanted to even go... Yes, I realise it can be a bit of a hassle. This is... Okay, right, I'm getting bored now. I'm going to cut all this out.
Nope.
Little bitch.
Whoa. She just changed, and I'm pretty sure her wish just went very American from what it was before. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot. What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
Maybe.
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. Alright. What he meant by that? He didn't have anything else to say. Everyone understood exactly what he meant. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check out his room one more time. I'm just going to keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, you know, too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find out. I thought he said find our friend Byakuya. I was like, he is not our friend. Maybe he went to go check out the second floor. Well, oh look, she don't care. She's staying here. Okay, we will leave it there, guys. How do I forget how I save every time. There we go, guys. We're into chapter 2 of Danganronpa now, and maybe Byakuya's dead. Maybe he's not. I hope you guys are enjoying the series because I'm looking forward to seeing who else is going to die and how we find out who it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, hit that like button for me, guys, because it really, really does help me out. And if you are new here, do feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out some of the other videos I've got going on. Thank you. What do I do there? Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.